So good evening and welcome to the city of Thornton. It is so nice to have all of you here in our city, and I really appreciate this opportunity to tell you about some of the most important advancements happening in our city and to tell you more about the state of affairs in many aspects of Thornton city government. First, some of the basics. Thornton's population is estimated to be hovering right around 148,000 people, and Thornton remains the 6th largest city in Colorado. But watch out, Lakewood, because you watch your back, because here we come. We've seen some impressive growth over the last few years, and even during the pandemic, our business climate continues to draw new employers and new amenities. Not far from here, you can see the continued expansion of several business parks. Thornton's unprecedented industrial growth includes 3 million square feet of development. These projects are at various stages, including 25 North, which is at 150th and Washington Street, North Washington Commerce Center, located at 128th and Lafayette, Innovate 25 at 126th and Washington, and North Park 25 at 152nd and Washington. These business parks will house new primary employers and provide quality jobs for Thornton area residents. We've seen businesses such as Epicurean Butter, Meaty, which makes a plant-based meat substitute, and Solid Power choose Thornton as their base of operations. While we saw Sears Grand close and leave the Larkridge area, we can tell you that building is going to be filled by living spaces. A new furniture store concept to Colorado. And we've seen other openings, such as industrial operations Forge Nano, Sashko, and Murphy, and fun new restaurants like In-N-Out Burger and Raising Cane's. We also have our focus on critical redevelopment efforts. The Thornton Shopping Center, for example. The city is in the process of getting control of the property at 88th and Washington and plans to begin relocation of existing tenants, then demolition and environmental remediation beginning the first quarter of 2023. Redevelopment should begin sometime in 2025. We are in the process of republishing an RFP on the grain elevator property the city owns at the current end-of-line RTD station at 124th and Claude Court. The intent is to have a commercially based project that would also act as a quality community gathering space. With all this new development comes the growing responsibility of ensuring Thornton provides public safety services. Our police department will soon open a brand new training facility where our officers will be able to accomplish all of their training in Thornton for the first time ever. Thornton's new training facility will also provide training for other departments in the years to come. The Thornton Fire Department continues to move forward with build-out for fire service response as the city expands and grows, opening Fire Station number 7 next month and Fire Station number 8 in 2025. 8 stations will provide the geographical coverage needed to meet travel time and response time goals within the current growth area of the city of Thornton. The fire department remains at the forefront of the future of fire-based EMS through cutting-edge programs, launching telemedicine and telehealth services to 911 users and community paramedic programs to manage and navigate low-acuity but high-maintenance users. We are partnering with area hospitals and state agencies in an effort to find efficiencies and better patient outcomes through alternative response models, alternative or stay-at-home treatments, and alternative transport destinations that focus on specific needs for the patient and should lower emergency room admissions and reduce end-user costs. The Fire Department EMS team was recognized for their efforts by the Congressional Fire Service Institute for advanced EMS practices and programs including our unique and innovative COVID response team, who have vaccinated, tested, and treated over 200,000 people to date. Partnerships are always a great way to bring amenities to the community. We have 2 great projects moving forward with Anythink Libraries. The ALOR Open Space Project will provide a unique nature experience along with the amazing offerings Anythink is known to provide. Our Anythink Community Center project is a creative partnership to rebuild an old community center into a neighborhood recreation center and library, integrating design and programming to meet the needs of the community. Most communities have seen the need for better programs to deal with the unhoused population. In Thornton, we have a homeless outreach team, or HOT. Our HOT team is structured to identify houseless individuals within the community and then connect them with local resources to address basic needs. This program has seen some great successes even during the challenges of the pandemic. Thornton continues to be a water-wise community, and we've had great success educating our customers on the many ways that they can conserve water, and we have hard numbers that show they not only learn the information, but put them into action. Thornton's residential water customers have reduced their usage by 10 gallons per person per day over the last 10 years. And this translates into a reduction of 595 million gallons of water per year. Thornton is also walking the walk on water conservation. Our Naturally Thornton program is converting large areas of Kentucky bluegrass in our parks, rights-of-ways, and medians to drought-tolerant and zero-scape designs. These efforts will save Thornton water and energy into the future. Another challenge you may have heard Thornton is facing is getting access to thousands of acre-feet of water the city has owned since the mid-1980s. The water Thornton owns is in reservoirs northwest outside of the city limits of Fort Collins in Larimer County, and it is our future. Community activists in Larimer County and surrounding areas pressured county commissioners into believing Thornton should solve low-flow issues on the Cache La Poudre River by sending our drinking water down the river, past 3 wastewater treatment plants, and the urban and agricultural runoff areas in the county, even though the water Thornton owns has not traveled down the river through Fort Collins since the 1890s. It is un-Colorado to ask another community to intentionally pollute and contaminate their drinking water. It's un-Colorado to deny a property right. It is un-Colorado and an abuse of government authority to deny a permit on criteria agreed to throughout the permitting process until the final hearing. And I certainly hope none of your communities have to deal with the same kind of situation as we have. Until recently, it has been commonplace for Colorado communities to work cooperatively on water infrastructure projects. And to be clear, Thornton has experienced that kind of cooperations with most of the communities our pipeline project crosses. A big thank you to Adams County for the professional work of your staff with Thornton staff to successfully enact an IGA for our project. We really appreciate your thoughtful consideration and your favorable vote. As we told the commissioners on September 27th, this is not an engineering issue, nor an environmental issue. What should be a simple land use decision has become an untenable political issue that is not where these kinds of water issues in our state belong. We would appreciate the support of our Adams County neighbors in this effort, whether it's by formal resolutions or a phone call to Larimer County commissioners, or any efforts would be greatly appreciated.
Thank you.